Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today, it's a little different. Today I'm going to be showing y'all the different teams of the game I play. The name of the game is right here. Namro, Nuclear Power Plant, simple as. Um, Starting off with Department of Energy, we're going to plant maintenance. Now, for those who have yet to play the game, you don't start off with this tag right here. It is actually one of many factions you can join. I'm the lowest rank in this faction right now, as of right now. In the settings, there's, of course, in the toggle wheel, there's settings, toggle player list, mod call, that we don't need, comms wheel, which is this, uh, player list is this. These are all the teams under the Department of Energy as a whole. Code, I already entered code 40,000 in toggle faction. Don't need that because I'm not uh, in service right now. There's also clearance levels. I'll show y'all that more here in a second. Also, if you couldn't notice, time is 2:13. Could use this as a way to get one of the awards. Over here you have the lockers, and right here you have your level. I'm currently halfway to maxing. Even though it says max, there's something higher than this. Under headwear, you got this stuff. This you unlock starting off, and then you work your way up until you get to this, which is the max for uh, plant maintenance, or in other words, uh, PM. We have a lot of things for these teams, but we will get to that here in a second. There's also stations for PM, and of course 100,000 XP is the max for plant mate plant maintenance. Um, those uh, if you want to attend certain things, yep. PM specialist 600,000. That's chief plant operations plant operations chief. I don't know exactly how it's said. Then there's this again, chief. There's all of that. There's the hazmat suit, which is orange for PM. It's different colors for others. Right here would be the director. I'll get to them a little later actually. Um, I'll show y'all around and show y'all the different stations. Notion Inspector is Civ with or uh, Gov with Notia inspired avatars. Department of Energy, aka anyone. Inspector, NRS accountant. That's supposed to be IRS, but that's beside the point. TCLU auditor. Random person. Um, There's the CTOU auditor, NEMA coordinator, health and safety, public works inspector, journalists, suspected blockchain or spies, infiltrators, and two NIA SIU or CRT agents. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all this now. Tunia, they work in this department right here under Zone D, which is research. Card B and below cannot enter this area, and again, I'll get to the cards later. I can access this area because I have an A card, which is one of the higher cards you can have. Make sure the camera's rolling. Yep, 6 minutes in. Um, Now there's two ways to enter. That way is not usable currently because of, like, past this wall is the Zone D area. That's closed. Um, Also, I will go ahead and admit, if we have a meltdown during the video, I'm gonna flip my shit. Um, yeah, heads up, I do cuss. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. That's just how I am. Check generator. Turn on this is one of the many stations. Um, Might as well show you how to repair. So mobile may not have this exact mini game, but there's two pumps, alpha, alpha pump and bravo pump. This one is always on during normal things and when the reactor powers itself. This is on when power is out. And currently power is not out, but the SM or shift manager needs to get their shit together so that we don't end up going into a meltdown, which is really bad. There's zone A, which is where everyone can be. You don't need a card to be in there. You can go through the LO area to get in. These doors open automatically. They don't require a card. This is area 2, which is turbines, turb 1, turb 2, or it could be the complete, yep, unit 2, unit 1. Um, Turbines, I'm going to say this now so y'all don't have to be embarrassed. You do not turn on, or you leave, when those are out, or when power's out, those pumps are fucking useless. So don't go turn on turbs, especially on RO. You look stupid when you do it, and you're also running those down. And if you could see the green right here are the generators, and this is main hall. Checkpoint 1, interior checkpoint. There's another checkpoint, but that's beside the point. There's that. Control room pop limit to the course of it. Um, but yeah, there's turbines and pumps, which I just showed you. These are the generators, 3 of them. These are used in case the exterior thing goes out. Also, these buttons do work. All 3 generators are on. Also, if you are not plant operations manager or chief, you cannot uh, turn off the generators. Speaking of which, they're at 65% fuel. This is the grid board, or what people call it. come here now, they don't specify it, so I'm gonna specify it for you. These three are generators. This is grid control. ROs can only request grid. ROs and SM can only request grid control, and only PM can use this. The master arm switch needs to be flipped first before anything can be touched. If it's not blinking, it cannot be touched. Like this, if this light right here is not blinking, it is not request. There's no switch request. But let's say it was blinking, you would first turn on this, and then you would switch to one that's blinking. Right now, that stays off. Um, and that room is one of the more useless rooms. Of course, reactor control room, turbine hall, generator. We are in generators and grid control, which is that. That's control room, which I cannot enter currently because the last PD decided that wasn't necessary. Back there is pumps and turbines, generators. Right here is reactor room, or RR for short. There's GR, or generator room. Turbs is turbine. Uh, feed water, or not feed water, but coolant pumps don't have an uh, shortened work shortened variant because of a certain thing that comes of it if you um, shorten it. Right here in this room is, of course, the reactor. That the tower in the middle of said reactor is the refuel uh, tower thing. And no, this game isn't going to make you smart at these types of reactors. It just slightly helps you. Okay, we might have smart special people on our hands. Now, normally it would take a reactor operator to touch these, but in a special case where the fuel is too low and the temperature is going down, there's only one shift manager, no ROs. So at this point in time, PMs can touch this. Normally that is not possible. PMs would sit here. Like so there's no, yep, there's one empty fuel rod here. Um, right there is the fuel rod storage area and the uh, spent fuel tools. In cases like if we were having an event under the Nest faction, we would come here possibly for sacrifices, not real sacrifices, of course. It's it's just for fun. We don't actually. sacrifice people. We just, like I said before, we like to play about and stuff. So, this is refueling. I'm gonna get out of here before I end up getting killed by the radiation. Also, yes, that can and will blow up if it gets too hot, like it is right now. Um, I'll show you a little bit more about this later. Oh we we're gonna need it exact. So this is stage one, stage two. This is where PMs, all of them, or security personnel. There's a lot of security, by the way. So currently trying to get to, yep, all non-reactor operators evac. I'm not reactor operations, so I can evac stage three before meltdown. Also, this is our personal vehicle. Only PMs can drive it. That way is actually one of the longer ways, so I would not recommend that way going to or staff bunker. This way is shorter, and that door right there only civs and WN can go into. I'll talk about those later. Checkpoints right there, and bunker A. We are bunker B, and it's also considered uh, bunker A, or the blue bunker, is considered to be city bunker, or where the WN normally go. This is staff bunker, or SB, and this is where plant staff and authorized civilians go during a meltdown. Um, these go up even if logistic bypass is closed, which is what that's called. This will forever be open. Well, not forever, but yeah. This is the highway exit entrance for LO bypass. As you can see, bypass is closed. When it's open, that will be green, and most cars can drive through that without having to worry. I think I'm the only one on the server, so nope. LMP, VSP, and um, yeah. So uh, no one can kill the reactor. It's gonna explode. um, I will give y'all a quick warning. This next when the meltdown occurs, it could potentially cause seizures, and I just want to give y'all a quick heads up as it happens. I'm sorry, it's just how the game is that I can't control. So also, bright light uh, bright lights can and will happen during a meltdown. So please, for the love of God, if you have any type of any type of seizure causing thing, there it goes. I'm sorry in regards to that. Um, I forgot I had the shape off. This is the final stages of a meltdown. This is what happens when ROs and SMs don't do the job. Um, Also, for those who do have seizures, if you want to switch that stuff, you can disable or enable shadows, disable or enable volumetric lighting, and reduce shake, which is what was on my thing. That's what happens without it. With it, again, you don't see the shake. There's TRT, or Tactical Response Team. He's maxed out TRT. There are secret teams that I cannot access my due to the requirements, but yeah. Also, I'm not sure if this music is copyrighted, but if it is, the creators of this game and Tunia or 8neck, those are all factions, by the way. Well, uh, thank thank you to them in regards to the music, but this is in game and there's no way to turn off the music other than settings, footsteps. Oh, force and habit. It's not closing yet, but it will be here soon. This is like 15 or so seconds away from the closing. And if y'all want to join the Discord, I will have them linked in the description of the video, so y'all can join. The name of the game is called Namro Nuclear Power Plant. Um, if you couldn't tell by the thing already. Again, sorry for the bright lights and everything. I'll show y'all the other few spots, uh, and then I'll uh, move on to LO. Once you get the survive the meltdown payment thing, you can reset. Now, I don't recommend going straight to reactor room or the control room itself because, well, until it says restarted, which would be over here, there is still very much a lot of radiation. But there's turbines and feed water pumps over here. Like I said, um, you get too close, you will start taking damage. Restart complete. That fixed everything. No more radiation. Generators or gens. There's pipes, which SM head of reactor operations ROs and like one other can fix those. And while we're at it, I might as well show y'all inside Zone D or yeah Zone D. Uh, this is RO's area that was originally locked to PMs, but high enough. Once you get high enough ranked on PM, you can go into there. Over here we have the old RO spawn, or what I believe to be the Anro spawn. Spawn down here. Well, yeah, this was the old RO spawn because, well, no spawns down there, and they switched that. So yeah, Zone D research, prison research, Tunia. You need a class card or a class A card to open that. Normally I wouldn't be in here. There's Tunia. A class card and Q class card cannot open these doors. Only Z class can, and you cannot get Z class without being a staff or a part of staff. So this is coming soon. All that, as you can see over here, Bravo 08, it's now in effect. That is turning on reactor, all that. So I'll get to that later on. Um, also, the group I'm a part of, NES, it stands for Nubic Engineering Services or Service, and it may seem weird and all, but yeah, those uh, this is what I'm a part of, Nubic Engineering Service or NES, NES, Nubic Engineering Services or Service. This is only you can only be on NES under PM. You cannot be under it on RO or LO. Has to be PM. Uh, if you want to look at these are in game in the uh, main lobby area inside the factory or plant. This is the first banner you can have. This is the second one. Pause if you want to look at these. There's not really much you can look at though. Then you have ANRA or Advanced Nubic Reactor Operation. They know a lot about the reactor, and NES knows a lot about locations and all that. So depending on what you want, if you want to learn more about the reactor, you can join ANRO. If you want to learn more about the facility itself, join NES. Um, this is their ad. This is one of one ad. So this is also in the reactor room or the control room. So yeah, nothing here yet. No advertisements for it. Then there's Nubic Military Police or NNP. They focus mainly on arresting ROs or SMs that like to troll. They also work directly under FedGov, which is the staff and moderators of the game. There's also NAMS, Tunia, and a few others, but as you can see, Tunia, those are the main ones you gotta look out for. Tunia is above literally everyone. They're above 8 neck, which you have to join before being Tunia, or if you're part of NAMS, you can join it during specific times. Um, there's a head of reactor operations. I showed you every location inside except for one, and that is coolant pump control. That is the only coolant pumps are the only things you cannot shorten or uh, make abbreviations of, mainly because of what we use um, to make these abbreviations. Um, like NES, you make Nubic Engineering Services. This is also the coolant pump area. Pump 1, Pump 2. That's all you need to know about this area. Also, if you're watching this video for security purposes, or you just started security on uh, NNPP, which is the abbreviation for uh, the game I'm playing, they first off they will target pipes like these. These carry coolant. This is the coolant room. Those two green lights should always be on, no matter what time of day it is. Without those, you're asking for problems. Now going to the checkpoint or CHP, um, there's two external areas, and then we can move on. Also, PM stands for plant maintenance. RF stands for reactor operators. NMP stands for pneumatic military police. NES stands for Nubic Engineering Services, and ANRA stands for Advanced Nubic Reactor Operation. There's Logistics Garage, which I cannot go. Well, I can go in there, but can't drive any of those cars until I am on the LO team, which I am. In fact, I have almost every team unlocked except for the ones that cost Robux, and I can't, well, I can probably join it, but that's beside the point. TRT. There's the security car, which everyone gets on security and TRT team. Um, this, of course, like I said, is plant maintenance truck. There's also a few junction boxes, so keep an eye out on those. Make sure it's still recording. It is 31 minutes long. I'll make different videos for different teams because, yes, I can. I'll even show you where the city bunker is before ending off the video. Right here is the administration building. This is where the PD and COs spawn. PD, by the way, stands for plant director. The plant director and it needs 10 staff. We have 10 staff, but again, um, I'll also go there after I show you all external. Right here is where you get food and stuff, but also not important unless you're 8 next. Um, we're part of internal affairs, or their version of internal affairs. Also, these structures right here are vents, and there's also a minefield over there. So if you're WN watching this video, well, now you know. These are the transformers. Transformers. Oh, this is just glitched. These are transformers. Also, auxiliary entrance is right there, or aux for short. This is X. There's comms tower, also part of the X, or external station. Um, this is the checkpoint. If you're here for security, these should be closed, not open. Don't know why they're open, but yeah, I'll show y'all the cards and everything before I end off the video. Next video will be about LO, possibly even part of RO, but that's beside the point. People always blow through the stop signs too. So, also, if you're playing controller, I don't know the button for park, but the button for parking is J. It says that on the thing too. So yeah, only corporate and PSD can go in there. This is their little merch shop thing. There's a little backstory to this, but that's for NIS only. There's the flag. And then here's the cards if you want to stop the video and look at them, you can. So there's E-Class clearance, which is for visitors. And if you look under the line, it says what exactly it is and why. Um, I think they removed the specialty card for factions and all, but E's for visitors. They have the they had the least amount of accessibility within the facility. 35 minutes long. Wow. Um, D class is for service personnel or plant maintenance, and the lower levels of nest. Uh, that's D for you. D class is a little higher. It's for reactor operations. That's the lowest you can be on RO, by the way. B, of course, security, and for NCO leveled ROs or department lead. The blue is for security. The orange is for the ROs, like I said. A is for head of reactor operations. I believe Andros shares the same thing as Nest, which is D class only card for C. Uh, Q is for the plant director and can only be used by plant director unless you're like high in the game or you're an executive under the corporate team, which would be the director of Department of Energy executive. Z class, which is classified. This you only get under that card you can only get under Tunia or 8 next, depending on the level you are. That's all. That's about it. Um, there's West Nubia and then East Nubia. Someone. Oh, there is the plant director. He has a Q class card and is plant variable bill for security funding. Um, in case you couldn't notice, we kind of hate the Train Act. It's really the most useless thing. Up one floor, which in this case would be out there. That's where Theos spawn, and further up is where the PD spawn. And an NNPP gift shop and visitor center. Oh, I'm a, well, on that note, I might as well end the video because, well, it's already like 39 minutes long. So I'm gonna end the video here. Hope y'all enjoyed. Hope you also heard me. And with that, peace out.